awarding delegates in South Carolina. Democrats in that state, they head to the polls this morning in what Hillary Clinton hopes will be a decisive win.
Meanwhile, the bombshell endorsement reverberating through the Republican universe this morning. Christie joining forces with Donald Trump.
Now, this alliance raising all kinds of questions. Will it give Trump unstoppable momentum heading into Super Tuesday? And what does that mean for a supposedly surging Marco Rubio? We start our coverage this morning with ABC's Mary Bruce right in Washington. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Paula. Good morning. Well, this is a potential game changer in this roller coaster campaign. Donald Trump getting his first major endorsement from a card-carrying member of the Republican establishment just as he heads into Super Tuesday. His former rival showed up unannounced.
Thank you.
And dropped a bombshell on Donald Trump's campaign.
We need a first-class president, and we're going to have it in Donald Trump.
New Jersey Governor Christie this morning is lending his credibility to Trump's runaway campaign.
I can guarantee you that the one person that Hillary and Bill Clinton do not want to see on that stage come next September is Donald Trump.
They weren't always so friendly.
And all he says is, we're going to do it. I'm going to get it done because I make deals, and I get deals done, and I do deals, and I'm doing deals.
Now united, Christie and Trump are taking aim at a common enemy, Marco Rubio.
Desperate people in campaigns do desperate things, flailing punches in the last days of a losing campaign.
This after Rubio let Trump have it at the last debate.
If he hadn't inherited $200 million, you know where Donald Trump would be right now? Selling watches in Manhattan.
And then mocked Trump for his spelling mistakes on Twitter.
He meant to say lightweight, but he spelled it E-L-E-I-G-H-T. Great honer. I think he meant to say great honor. I don't know how he got that wrong because the E and the O were nowhere near each other on the keyboard.
Now the attacks are getting bizarrely personal.
He asked for a full-length mirror. I don't know why, because the podium goes up to here, but he wanted a full-length mirror. Maybe to make sure his pants weren't wet. I don't know.
You had to see him, you had to see him backstage. He was putting on makeup with a trowel.
And Trump doing his best impression of Rubio drinking water.
It's Rubio!
But Rubio seems to be rather unimpressed with Trump's big endorsement, saying Trump probably called Christie because he needed a lifeline after that bruising debate. And at least on Twitter, there are signs of opposition growing against the frontrunner. The hashtag #NeverTrump has been trending for the last 10 hours. Dan?
All part of the elevated discourse of American politics this morning. Mary Bruce, thank you. For more on this, let's bring in ABC News political analyst Matt Dowd, who's in Austin, Texas this morning. Matt, how big a deal is this Christie endorsement? Does it actually matter?
Well, endorsements don't usually matter, and especially in presidential contexts. But I think in this case, it's not going to add support to Donald Trump. I think what it does in the aftermath of the debate, it solidifies the support going into Super Tuesday. So in that way, since he's leading most of the polls in nearly every state on Super Tuesday, his support solidifying and not bleeding off to Marco Rubio or somebody else is actually a help that Christie could provide.
So what's in it for Christie here? Why would he do this?
Well, I mean, obviously, that's a question. I'm a person that assumes the good intention in the course of this, that there's not some nefarious thing that somebody's finagled some endorsement some certain way. I think a couple of things. First is Christie and Donald Trump have had a personal relationship. One's governor of New Jersey, one does a lot of development in New Jersey, so they've had a personal relationship. And two, I think Christie has come to the conclusion that Donald Trump, in his mind, is going to be the GOP nominee. So why not get on board now at a critical moment for Donald Trump going into Super Tuesday? And who knows what that might get him in the course of this campaign, and if Donald Trump was to win the White House. So I think that's the equation he did.
Meanwhile, Marco Rubio really tearing into Donald Trump. Do you think this helps or hurts him?
Well, as you listen to this, it's like a 10-year-old insult contest between the two of them in the course of this right now. I actually think Marco Rubio can criticize Donald Trump and attack Donald Trump on substantive things. I think when he tries to out-Trump Trump, that's a problem for Marco Rubio. Keep in mind, for a year, Marco Rubio has run on the non-attacking, aspirational, optimistic candidate, and now in the course of 48 hours, he's tried to become some version of Trump. I don't think that's necessarily a benefit to him going into Super Tuesday.
A big turnaround. Matthew Dowd, we love having your analysis. Thank you.